to get you clicking, liking, and scrolling. And they have so much data. We have so much data. We've gotten so good at this. It's like, remember that time you scrolled through a picture for a full 20 minutes but didn't like anything? Because Facebook remembers. Facebook remembers everything you've ever clicked on, what you've hovered over and for how long, what you like, share, and comment on, whose profiles you visited, and how deep you've gone. Facebook owns Instagram. And Instagram tracks the location of every picture you've ever taken. Facebook owns WhatsApp, and what's that but a way to track your network back across your social graph? Facebook knows. And Facebook likes to show you content you'll like ideas you've already liked, and people with like ideas. And as soon as they discover this, everybody else says, hey, that's my market share. I'm not looking at you guys as people with hopes and dreams and families and friendships and relationships that you want. You guys are 18 to 22 or 24 or a little bit older. I see some in this crowd as well, but not much older. And we see you as people who have 24 hours of time, and we need more of that time this year than we got last year to have a valuable company. And so it becomes this sort of race to the bottom to get attention. And that does not create a world that's very fulfilling for us. And what apps and games make me feel bad afterwards. I was like an intense gamer in college. I would go on like 18-hour Halo benders. But I think looking back on it, the first hour was good, felt good, was fun. The next 17, I think I just was like angry and just like needed to get to the next level and needed to play. And I think like it's just caught in this system. And it was rough, and I wish I had been asking myself that question to start to try and change it earlier, because it really was, in my mind, addiction. I went through one recently, and all of a sudden, for me, what was the most honest and open and caring relationship that I had, all of a sudden the only place she exists in my world is in these little total bullshit stories. And what was already addictive, now like I was usually pretty good about my social media habits, and I just completely got lost in it. Because it was just I was craving her so much, and all of a sudden this was the only way that I could engage with her. And her touch was like morphine. And I find myself morphing into pools of emotion. Mostly I must have somebody, because that's what you're touching. I must have somebody here who means something. Your touch is like morphine. Too high to care whether it's good for me. Bring the hairs on my arms to the air. It transports me to a place I've never been before. Or if I have, then not like this before. It's different than it's been before. Like what existence might be for. You call my touch electricity. If this is electricity, it is shocking just what it does to my sanity, how much it takes me out of reality. I forget that there's anything but you around me.
You found out that you were addicted to social media.
When did I find out that I was addicted to social media? Or that it was a problem in my life? I think in stages. I started noticing that it was a problem in the way that we were all getting information. That was probably first. When I was like, whoa, we are all getting a lot of news, we're shaping the way we see the world through this thing that like I've been studying, and we're just playing a game to try and get the most attention, and now we're looking at that like that's an accurate version of the world. That was probably first. And then I think I started realizing for myself, I think just like gradually, there wasn't like a specific moment, but it was, I would be very skeptical if anybody here thinks that like you should have like a really great, fantastic relationship with your phone where you don't use it more than you want to. I would want to talk to you after and hear about how you're doing that. But it feels like a pretty widespread thing for me. Do you feel addicted to your phone? Yeah. Me too. What am I doing? The poetry for me is just close to my heart, and I love doing that. And through the contest of tech, I provide a unique perspective on this, but I give these talks because I think we desperately need to change the culture around how we use technology.